Welcome to the 2K family. We're really honored and excited to have you as part of the My Career Story this year.
Thank you. I'm honestly psyched. I love the game. I love the title. And it's great. It's the first time I've been in a video game like this. So it's brilliant.
Right. So what about mocap? Is this your...
Welcome everybody to another presentation, and here in the middle of winter, great vision, David. Thank you. Big conference rivalry tonight, Chris. Think back to some of your legendary bouts between, say, your Sacramento team and the LA Lakers.
Oh man, my ears are ringing right now. I got the cowbells ringing in my ears just from you saying that. But
Pretty exciting,
yeah, oh man, it was awesome. But it's not just another game. The pride is involved. It's about your standings in the conference, and also it's about fan bragging rights. So for us, it was like the Battle of California. We wanted people in Sacramento to be able to walk around in LA and say, hey, we're the best right now.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Lyles out there with Davis, then it's DeRozan, then there's Murray, and it's Walker in at the 2 spot. And for Los Angeles, up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. That's Rajon Rondo, and it's LeBron James. Banked in off the glass.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
The shot from the low post is good. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Outside, Walker. Now Davis, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Like at 6. Here's Lyles. It's tipped.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical, more to redirect shots.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game.
You have pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
From deep, gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a 4-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? He's made it clear. Once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
Here's Rondo after Ed Davis's steal. Can't hit from 12. Out to the wing. And a wide open look for Walker. Second chance shot. Pass to Lyles. Outside DeRozan. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. A quick look. No good that time.
Well, when the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Chalk up 2 there. And that makes it a tie ball game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Good on the 3-point shot.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. Dudley comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Danny Green, he's checked in for LeBron. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Misses in close.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And he makes that one. 12 points for him.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
1:11 left here in the first quarter. White. Pass to Davis. DeRozan against Green. It's stolen by Green. Now the Lakers on the break. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Carroll, no one around him. Davis kicks to Rubio. Second chance effort. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Lakers the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
So it's San Antonio now. After the basket by Los Angeles. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the shot goes in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
For the three. Rubio with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. White, wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. We'll get right back to the action when we return. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Lyles checked in for Davis. DeRozan comes in for Brent Forbes. Walker's checked in for Derek White. That's Mills in for Ricky Rubio. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's LeBron James. That's Rajon Rondo. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Spurs trail by 4. For those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. With some arc and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. A lot of people that say, Chris, the European players are more fundamentally sound overall. Are they right?
Oh, well, I think when you look at a guy like Doncic or Dirk or Porzingis,
Yes.
you're taking the best of the best and you're creating a whole field. So I can't say overall. I would say they've had some players that have come in and wowed us, and that's awesome. But also you have those guys going pro at the age of 13, 14, 15 years old, and so I think they may miss out on a little on some of the other things that life has to offer, like a normal high school experience, those type of things. But I tell you what, it's a copycat league and it's a copycat game, and so once you see players that are 7 foot coming over, shooting, passing, dribbling, I think you can say guys like Kevin Durant and others, I think you can say they're pretty sound overall. So I don't buy into that theory, but I do think for a lot of Europeans, being a professional early helps you transition into the NBA a little bit better maybe than guys coming out of college off of 1 year.
I would agree. Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the second quarter. Now here's Carroll. Defense right on. It's hauled in by LeBron.
He's dragged them down with his performance today.
Oh, look at him fly!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here's Mills. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. That one's in there. The Lakers leaders cut down to just 6 points in the bucket from Carroll.
He's taken 5 shots this quarter and only hit 1. I mean, you gotta say, ouch to that.
Here is Cook after the basket by San Antonio. 34 seconds left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Spurs.
You expect him to make those. They gotta do more to get a hand in his face next time.
He goes up again. Up and in on the layup. Carroll's got 4 points this quarter.
And how about Carroll using his size there, taking it strong inside?
Inside, Davis takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Los Angeles leading by 6. On the court right now for the Spurs. DeRozan out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Davis. Then there's Murray. And it's Walker in at the 2-guard spot. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And of course, there's the Spurs. Right now, quite a ways down below.
You know, for Los Angeles, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, they had a plan coming into the year. I mean, they stuck to it and it's worked to perfection.
And yes, it's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
Here's Lyles, and Davis sends it back. They recover it. From deep, Walker. Rebounded by the Lakers.
He has shot him in the foot with his inability to make shots today.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Fires from the wing. The offensive rebound. Murray, good.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. Tough.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young, he still has a very bright future.
Several teams changing it up here. And Tony have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers. Rubio, no good on the free throw.
And, you know, for all the talk about Rubio's passing, I think one thing that gets overlooked is his defense. Both his on the ball and defensive rebounding are very strong for the point guard position. And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Los Angeles with another miss. Spurs trail by 9. And it's Carroll in the corner. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And that's his role. That's where Carroll's at his best, the catch and shoot.
At the elbow, it's James. And the dunk by James.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something.
Presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Find the defense in that defense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. That's Rajon Rondo. Then it's Green. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no life at the end of the time.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Danny Green. And Davis is checked in for the Spurs. When it comes to offensive rebounding, who does the best job of creating second chance opportunities now?
Oh, it's two names. Andre Drummond and Steven Adams. And the toughest part about it is, as a defender, you don't only have to worry about guarding your man, going over and helping, but then you have to worry about guys that are just hanging out in the rebound painted area, just waiting for their turn. And so it takes the wind out of you, it tires you out, but also your mental focus that game is all over the place because no matter what you're doing, you always have to come back to the thought, oh no, now box out because this guy's a beast on the board.
And so Murray nails both of them. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. James looking around. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 14. Shots good by Lyons.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And the shot goes down. He has 29.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some.
Catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thank you, David.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing wrong.
Yeah, he's just in a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Shoots the three. Hands it from downtown. And the Lakers lead by 17.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
The Spurs rebound. And here's Walker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's foul number 2 for him. Derek White's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Outside, White. The feed now to Davis. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Walker against Rondo. Lyles with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And he gets it to go.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
GA, this is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
And the pass to DeRozan. That shot missing. Good D by LeBron.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movements.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Now here's White. Passes it to Walker. Looking to get it going. That one falls.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw. Rubio with it. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They've won the